Yeah, that shouldn't happen, but it does all the time. Shout out to all my packet chasers. Packet chasers in the building. Okay, family, today we're going to be talking about same VLAN, but no ping. So we got two devices that are on the same VLAN, same switch, and still no ping. Yeah, that shouldn't happen, but it does all the time. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact mistake that breaks this and how to fix it in under 60 seconds. All right, family, so here's the setup. We got two PCs that are connected to a switch. PC 1 is on VLAN 10. PC 2 is on VLAN 10 also. Same subnet, same switch. So logically, they should communicate, right? But when we try to ping from PC 1 to PC 2, we're getting the RTO, request timed out. We're getting request timed out error. No response, nothing but silence. Like your network just ghosted you. The key is to begin thinking like a network engineer. Before touching the configs, think like this. What must be true for devices in the same VLAN to communicate? They got to be in the same VLAN. They should be on the same subnet. The switch forwards frames. So if all that looks right, what is left? What out of all of this information, what did we leave out? I'm going to tell you what we left out. The switch port itself. We left out the switch port itself. All right, family. So here's the real issue. One of the switch ports is not assigned to VLAN 10. How will we check that? This is how we're going to check it. At the pound sign, we're going to type show VLAN brief. We're going to type show VLAN brief, and boom, we're going to see it right there. PC 1 port VLAN 10. PC 2 port VLAN 1. This is correct. That's not correct. So even though you think they're in the same VLAN, they're actually living in different broadcast worlds. Okay, so let's fix it. Let's fix this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to int FA0/2. We're going to type switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 10. Now at this point, both of our ports are on VLAN 10. How do we test this? All right, the method we're going to use to test is this. From PC 1, we're going to ping PC 2, which is 192.168.10.2. 192.168.10.2. We're going to ping from PC 1, we're going to ping PC 2. The reply from 192.168.10.2, it should look something like this, family. Bytes 32, time 1 milli, and time to live 128. It should look something like that when we attempt to ping from PC 1 to PC 2. And boom, just like that, we're back in business. All right, so with regards to the Cisco examination or the CCNA certification, here's where Cisco tries to catch you on the exam. They'll tell you this. Same VLAN, same subnet, same switch. And you're going to automatically assume everything is configured correctly. But the trap is this. VLAN membership is determined by the switch port, not the device. All right, here's something that I want you to memorize. Burn it into your brain. Hosts don't join VLANs. The ports join the VLAN. Now, if you're studying for the CCNA, this is one of those small details that causes big problems. In the next video, I'll show you what happens when VLANs are correct, but trunks are misconfigured. And things will get even messier at that point. Messier. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next lab.